What you're about to watch is a real, speed-up screen recording. Me running an AI agent through the climax of Day 4 of our Coder to Conductor training series. Pantry capstone. From a written brief to a tested, security-reviewed, merge-ready pull request. Live. Every prompt I use is on screen. Every supporting document, the playbook, the planner repo, the Kiro spec, the subagents, is on GitHub. The link is given in the description. Let's go. First prompt, the brief. Notice what I do and don't say. I tell the agent, capstone build, DB first. I point it at the PRD section if it exists, with a fallback if it doesn't. I tell it to produce 3 Kiro spec files, requirements, design, and tasks, under a .kiro/specs/pantry/folder. And I tell it the migration must be task 1. What I don't say, anything about endpoints, framework, frontend, or implementation. I trust the agent to read Claude.md and figure out the conventions itself. This is plan-first discipline. The agent writes a plan. We review. We approve. Then code happens. Not before. Before we ask the agent to draw anything, we ask it to confirm understanding. 1 paragraph. No code yet. Watch the response. The agent restates the goal in plain language. Mentions the conventions it caught from Claude.md. If the agent gets the conventions wrong here, the rest of the demo is broken. Now the architecture. 2 artifacts. ASCII only. Component diagram first. 2 reasons we ask for ASCII. First, it's instantly editable. No PNG to regenerate. Second, the agent can't hide complexity behind a prettier diagram. If the relationships are wrong, you see them in plain text. Pause for review. This is the gate. Cross it carelessly and every step downstream inherits the mistake. Architecture approved. Now the migration. File path. 3 tables matching the ER schema. Pantry audit gets a timestamp, an action enum, add or remove, an actor ID, and a JSON snapshot of the item. Then 2 security details that matter. A check constraint on the action column so the database refuses unknown actions. And no update or delete grants on the audit table. The append-only rule isn't enforced by the application code. It's enforced by the database schema. Application bugs can't break it. I'll apply the migration manually because in a real demo, I want to control when the schema actually changes. Then I ask the agent to mirror the entities in C#. Migration drafted. Reviewed. Applied. Entities mirrored. Move on. Now we go multi-agent. 2 subagents spawned at the same time. Backend agent writes the Pantry endpoints with the authorize attribute. Uses the repository pattern, so no direct DB context access from the endpoint code. 3 routes. Get, post, delete. Frontend agent builds a standalone Angular component using material. Matable for the list. Mat dialog for confirms. Wires through the existing auth interceptor so JWT flows automatically. Both agents produce diffs. Both run their respective build. Both stop before tests. This is choreography in action. Backend and frontend don't talk to each other, but they share the same Kiro spec. The contract is the design doc. Not chat between agents. About 2 minutes elapsed. 2 layers built. Both green. Now the tester subagent. 3 skeleton files. XUnit for the API endpoints. Playwright with a page object model for the UI flow. ASCII core for accessibility checks. Skeletons, not implementations. Failing tests with to-do bodies. Why skeletons? Because the goal of today is to ship the contract. Run all 3 test suites. Build green. Tests fail predictably, exactly the to-dos we expected. Now the reviewer subagent, independent agent, reads the full diff against the Kiro design doc. Strict about FR 303, the audit log requirement. Watch what happens. The reviewer flags the gap. Post and delete endpoints are not writing to the audit table. The mutations land. The audit doesn't. Without the reviewer, we'd merge a bug that violates the design. This is the value of a separate reviewer agent. The backend agent built what it was asked. The reviewer's job is to compare what was built against what was specified. They catch each other's blind spots. If you're watching closely, this is the suspense beat of the whole demo. The agent caught its own gap. Fix the gap. Add audit inserts to post and delete. Wrap each handler in a single EF core transaction so the mutation and the audit row commit atomically. Either both happen, or neither does. Then we spawn the security subagent. A second hat for a second pass. Specifically checking, authorize on every route, parameterized SQL, no secrets in code or logs, and audit table grants restricted to insert only. Report comes back clean. We're ready to merge. Stage everything. Get diff, stat, get status. Show what's changing in plain English. Then do an AI PR review. Inline comments tagged required, suggestion, note, or nit. Cited against Claude.md where relevant. Strict but constructive. Human merges. Not the agent. Never the agent. The agent flags. You decide. After merge, release notes drafted from the new commits. Grouped by user visible and internal. Version 0.3.0. Ready to ship. So, what did you just watch? 12 minutes from a written brief to a security reviewed, tested, merge-ready pull request. Plan first, discipline. Multiple specialized subagents, planner, backend, frontend, tester, reviewer, security. A real database migration with database-enforced constraints. A test pyramid. An AI PR review. No vibe coding. No autocomplete worship. Every gate explicit. Every contract written before the code. If you want the playbook, the planner repo at every checkpoint, the Kiro spec, the subagent definitions, and the prompts you saw on screen, they're all on GitHub. Star the repo if it helped. Subscribe for the rest of the series. And if you tried this on your own codebase, I want to hear how it went. Drop me a comment. See you in the next one.